Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor, and we're going to do some trade reviews of some intraday day trading moves that we were calling out live in the chat room today. But first, if you're not already a member, go ahead and visit the home page of the website and enter in your name and email address, and you can start your 100% free 7-day trial today. You can get instant access to the exclusive member benefits like the trade ideas, market education, daily watch lists, live market analysis with screen share and audio, and the professional, open, and honest chat room. All you need to do is enter in your name and email address. No payment information is required at all. All right, so let's get into these trade reviews. I want to start by saying today was particularly a really good day. So it doesn't always work out where, we have pretty much all winners here on the day. But that's just how it ended up being today. So I'm going to start with the S&Ps. We knew to look for a potential follow through today after Friday's doji right here. Okay, or hammer on the daily chart right here. Okay, so what we're looking for is potentially a break over the highs or the open of Friday, and that's exactly what we got. So I'm going to look at the 15-minute chart and show you exactly what we were looking at and how we traded this, and just kind of walk you through step by step. Okay, so this is the 15-minute chart right here on the S&P 500. So what we're looking for is to see how the S&Ps reacted to this downtrend line. Okay, so we got a gap up right here. We got a gap up on that first 15-minute candle. This right here, this candle right here, that's the opening candle right here. But it ended up getting rejected right at the downtrend line right here, okay? But nevertheless, it was a gap up. So we were kind of looking for potential bullish play, and that's exactly what we got on this green candle right here, okay? So notice how this green candle right here, and again, this is the 15-minute chart. So this green candle right here closed over the open of the day. Okay, so 45 minutes into the day, we closed, we had a 15-minute close over the open. Okay, so it's a gap up, that's bullish. We had a 15-minute close over the open, that's bullish. Okay, we had a 15-minute close over this downtrend line, that's bullish. We're over the highs of Friday, that's bullish as well. Okay, so a lot of bullish signs lining up. So that was our signal to get long right here on this candle right here. We use the lows of the day as the stop. Okay, so we're riding in here, we're riding this out, waiting for this box to break. Okay, was it going to be to the upside, to the downside? We don't know, but we finally got this break to the upside, and that was another nice little signal that if you weren't already in, that was a nice long signal to get in right here as we were trading in this box right here. Just trading sideways for almost half the day right here, and then we finally got a break outside of it. Okay, our target was 208. That's exactly what we got. We got a nice hit of 208. And the reason we were using 208 as a target is because, as you can see here, we've got 208 is a resistance, and so we took profits right here on the S&P 500s. Okay, so next I'm going to cover Amazon and the trade today. And now it really helps when the S&Ps are working in your favor. Okay, that's probably why we had so many good trades, because the S&Ps the market was just kind of helping us out in the bullish case. Okay, So what we were looking for here, I'm going to show you the daily chart first. What we were looking for is a potential continuation. Okay, yes, the Amazon had a red close, okay, but it's a gap up on earnings, and that you have to assume is bullish, okay? So next thing I want to look at is intraday. What we were looking for a break over the open of Friday, okay? We got that. I liked it for a long right away, okay? We got that. So right at about 6, what was that? About 671.50. I liked it long there. We held above the VWAP right here, which is the orange line right there. And our target was about 681. We ended up breaching that by about $4. But we were out of it well before the highs over there. And the reason was because we've got a lot of resistance up here on the daily chart up here. Okay, so that was the reason for some profit taking, but it was a nice $9 move. If you were playing some options, that was a really nice gain right there. So we were looking for a break of the open and the high. We got that, and that's bullish. So next I'm going to cover Netflix. We were prepared for a potential bounce here. I posted it in our member video. I think I posted it also in the public video we did last week. We were looking for a potential bounce here on Netflix. Our short target was met down here at 88, and we got a bounce from there. And we also hammered on Friday as well. So same thing with the S&P 500s. So pretty similar setup here, and we were looking for a break over the open of the day, and we got that right away. And I'm going to look at the 15-minute chart now and show you exactly what we were looking for. So it was a bit extended up here, so we did not take that trade. It kind of moved a little bit fast for my liking, but we look for a retest of the lows down here at 90.40 is the level I mentioned in the chat room, and that's because that was the highs over here, or the level that we bounced from the open of the day. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Near the open of the day right here, as well as near this uptrend line right here. So we grabbed some longs right here at about 90.40. We sold half. Our target was half at these highs over here, about 91.60 from the resistance of these two candles right here. And then we ended up selling the rest of them at about 92.50 because that was some key resistance as well. As you can see, it got rejected over here, and then it was some lows of these candles over here. So that's why we got rid of them at 92.50. Especially with options, you know, you want to sell into strength, and it doesn't really matter if you miss a couple point moves because it can turn on you fast. So that was the next Netflix trade. Next, I want to look at Google. Now, Google, we were prepared for a couple of different things. Looking at the daily chart here, sorry, I know I've got a bunch of lines here, but this 704 level is really key support here. I mentioned it in the public videos I've done. We've got a 2 touches right here, 2 touches here, bunch of touches here, and it was the highs of these candles, and these candles as well. So we knew that Google was likely to get at least a little bit of a bounce Maybe he wants to retest this 735 and then potentially break this 704 level. Longer term, I do think that breaks. But anyways, getting back to the 15-minute chart. So what I mentioned in our video last night that we did on the member video was that we were looking for a break out of this box. Okay, so yesterday or on Friday's session, we made a little box here, the high of 712 and the low of 704. Okay, so we've got 2 touches over here, and then 3 touches down here on the lower end. So this is a box, and we were looking for a break outside of that box. So we were thinking maybe this was going to be the break outside of the box. That's why I used the 15-minute chart, because we looked like we were breaking out of this box, out of this range, but the 15-minute candle ended up closing just below that 712 resistance, so we did not take that signal. Okay, so as this trade developed, we were able to draw this uptrend line right here, and keep in mind we had the S&Ps on our side. Okay, so longs were favored, and we drew this line right here, and I was actually doing this live on the webinar today, and we were able to draw this line at about 709.70, and this was just a really perfect play because we have this line up here. Look at the highs of this candle, this candle, this candle, this, the open of this candle, the close of this candle, the high, the high, the high, the open of this candle, the close of this candle, the low of this candle. Okay, so we've got practically the whole day. This 709.70 level is showing you that it's important. Okay, so we were looking for a break over that 709.70. In fact, we were really thinking it was going to get it off of this candle right here. Okay, and this is why we use the 15-minute chart right here. Again, I want to just nail this into your head, because halfway through this 15-minute candle, it was down here, and it was looking like it was going to break below that trend line, and we were looking for shorts if that was going to close below that, but it did not. It ended up bouncing huge from these lows all the way up to these highs right there. And when that happened right there, I was pretty confident that we were going to end up breaking this 709.70, and that's exactly what we got. So this was the signal right here, this 15-minute close above 709.70. This 15-minute candle closed at 709.97, so that was the long signal right there. Okay, and first target 712 met, and I really believe that this 712 level was going to get breached, so we ended up taking profits right in this range right here. We don't really like to hold weekly options overnight, so we ended up selling up here. So that was a really nice trade, and yeah, that's all we did today. Covered a bunch of swing trades and whatnot, but overall, really solid day. Again, if you're not already a member, go ahead and sign up on the home page. All you need to do is enter in your name and email address, and you can get instant access. It's free. No payment information is required, and you can get the trade ideas, market education, watch lists, live market analysis, and the professional, open, and honest chat room. We'll see you over there.